A lot has happened this morning that I'm very excited about. Last episode, I talked a lot about the ingredient process and the status of all of the orders, and I'm happy to say that all of them have been ordered. Let me show you quickly what's been going on over there. Okay, in the last episode of Road to a Nut-Free Launch, I overviewed the status of the ingredients last week and how it was panning out. There's been a bit of a development, so let me get into it. As I mentioned last time, the 3 proteins and the collagen are all successfully delivered to the facility. So I'm actually gonna do a big bright green so we know that it's good. All of these were ordered successfully for both test run quantity and production run quantity. The test run, the test day on June 16th, we'll be making roughly 100 pounds of product to make sure that the formulation works on their machinery. And so I was able to successfully order enough product for test day, but then also the first production run, which I anticipate being between 10 and 20,000 protein bars. And I have enough to make at least 20,000 protein bars, which is a win. So great. And then also last time I mentioned the chocolate ingredients, the cocoa powder, the unsweetened chocolate, and the semi-sweet chocolate chips. I did order a small amount, just test day amount, production amount to come later. So because I was scared that the production run amount, if I ordered that amount, it would not come in time for June 16th, but they did have a smaller amount on hand that would be there for sure before June 16th. So I couldn't take that risk of ordering the full amount. I'll order the test day amount. I'll then order the larger amount later once test day has concluded. But that's good for now. So I'm gonna do this, make this also green for now. So that's fine. The big issue last episode was that allulose had to come from a different supplier. Funny enough, supplier 5, just after I posted the video, they ran out of allulose. So I had to go back to supplier 4 and ask, do you have a test day's amount, which is like 20 kilograms or so? Do you have a test day amount of allulose that I could use? And I'll just order more when you restock for the full production run. And thankfully they said yes. They had a little bit left on hand so that no large order would need it, but thankfully my small order could use it. So we're actually going back to supplier 4 here for the allulose, and I will make the larger order later, but I have enough for test day, which is great. So this is, test day amounts. I'll actually do kind of like darkish green, test day amount, darkish green. All of these, I got the approval from my food scientist that we can order these. I got the documentation. So I actually have placed the order this morning for test day and the production run quantities. So all of these are fantastic. So happy to report that all of the ingredients have been successfully ordered for test day. Most of them, besides 4, I have enough for the first production run of the 10 to 20,000 bars. Allulose and the 3 chocolate ingredients I will have to order later, but it's a huge monkey off my back that everything has been ordered and is on the way, if not has arrived at the facility. So this is great news. I'm super excited about this. I thought you'd want to see this real fast. This is a video my food scientist took and sent to my manufacturer because my manufacturer needs to get a good idea of what resources they need to get ready for based on what the bar is going to look like. And so my food scientist sent this video of the warm bar when the dough is all warm. And so let's take a look real fast. It's nothing that exciting. It kind of just looks like more hard ice cream, I guess. But what my food scientist is showing is kind of the viscosity, the texture, the smoothness of the mixture. Because after this dough is right now pretty warm. We need to let the dough cool for X amount of time. That's actually one of the things we're discovering on test day is when the dough is made in large quantities, how much time do we need to cool the dough before we can start adding the chocolate chips, because we don't want the chocolate chips to be added to a warm dough and then they would be melted. So just a quick little video I thought you'd like to see. All right, and then real fast, I wanted to talk about the actual package design. And so we don't have a finalized package design, but my designer and I have restart collaboration because she helped me with the logo and the current color scheme, which has been fantastic. And now we need to talk about the actual packaging design. And so she sent me over a mood board just to kind of get a sense of what I like. And these are kind of the inspirations that she is sending me right now. And one thing that I think both her and I agree on is that I don't love when products put pictures of either the food of the product or a picture of an entirely different product. Like a lot of protein bars, if it's like a chocolate chip cookie dough flavor, they'll just put a picture of actual cookie dough. Like that's not the product. I don't even understand how that's legal. How do you advertise a food product that's not even the food product inside what you're selling? But regardless, probably no image on the front because we want the bar to feel very comfortable. And if you add images, it just provides like a sense of cheapness in my opinion, and not amateurish, but maybe just like we don't want to raise expectations based on the product. Kind of like when you go to a burger shop and there's a perfect burger and you get all excited about this perfect burger, which then you might realize that it's just a photographer's trick, that there's like cardboard in the middle of each slice. So the burger's being held upright very rigidly and perfectly. So we just feel like an image would just be more misleading than not. So here are some examples of packages that she wanted to run by me, and I think I like some of them. I do like the idea of the bar being horizontal with the Mix Got No Nuts name being really big. I kind of think that this Got Chew is kind of like on the right track of what I want. Like I want the logo pretty big. The No Nuts is very important, with room to put made in a facility that doesn't process peanuts or tree nuts. Anyway, this is obviously not what the design is going to look like finalized, but just kind of we're starting to get inspired by other products to see what we want to do. So just wanted to show you part of the process of how we're designing the package and all the other stuff too. And then one last quick update. I've gotten a few questions about the kosherness of the protein bar. So just for context, my manufacturer is a kosher certified facility. So all of the ingredients that I've been ordering and sending to the facility are OU, Orthodox Union Kosher certified. However, on most food products, you will see if they are kosher, a little U. If you're kosher, obviously you know this, but if you don't, no, there's a little U at the bottom of each package to sort of to indicate that that particular product as a whole is Orthodox Union Kosher certified. That's what, if you are kosher, that's what you look for to determine whether or not that food is kosher. That certification, that symbol does cost a good amount of money, and that process is a little long. And so for now, I will not be getting that kosher certification on the protein bar, even though all of the ingredients are actually kosher certified. The bar itself won't be kosher certified. So if you are kosher and wondering about the bar, just know that all the ingredients are OU certified. I do have the documentation. I just won't get the certification for the bar itself. And the facility is also kosher. So just wanted to put that out there as well for anyone listening who would be curious about that. Regardless, it's been a fun week. We have all the ingredients ordered for test day. Test day is still scheduled for June 16th, so mark your calendars. I'll be taking lots of videos and pictures while I'm up there. And if you haven't seen the prototype, this is what it looks like. It's right here. But regardless, this has been Road to a Nut Free Launch, episode 2. Hope you all enjoy. See you in the next one.